Holding excess portfolio cash that goes well beyond the liquidity to meet expected and unexpected expenses can seem tempting in turbulent times. But the feeling of safety it conveys may also be transient and potentially costly. The Fed thinks inflation is coming down, and so do we. If we're right, this means that any potential returns earned on cash could come down too. In our opinion, that's one reason you should consider diversifying an existing or new portfolio. A core portfolio is a diversified allocation across asset classes, typically fixed income and equities based on your risk profile. Maintaining exposure this way to growth and income through a balanced allocation can help manage your portfolio exposure and potentially balance your risk-return profile over time. This may help you accumulate and sustain wealth. And thanks to the big reset in market valuations after the headwinds of 2022, our long-term forecasts across asset classes have risen. Return forecasts are just that, they're forecasts. They fluctuate with changing market conditions over time and are subject to change without notice. Long-term, we're bullish about the investment landscape, and we believe investors should think core when they think about their long-term investments. Still, while the investment horizon of core is long, the window for assessing the logic against the backdrop of the big reset is not indefinite. In other words, it may be time to discuss your investment objectives and long-term goals with a financial professional. History offers some useful context here. Only two other times over the past 100 years, in 1931 and in 1969, were stock and bonds both down in the same year as they were in 2022. While we don't know what returns will be earned by the end of 2024, we do know this. Fixed income yields are currently at the 80th percentile of their highest in 25 years. And we also know this. Over the past 60 years, the Fed has only maintained its peak rates for 7 months on average after the Fed's last rate hike. Cash has rarely stayed a high-yielding asset for long. Today, 4-year investment-grade corporate bonds yields are about twice what the Fed estimates its policy rate will be over the same period. So yes, it could be a good time to consider these factors in your core portfolios. Speak to your financial advisor for more details. Everyone's situation is also different, and every investment decision needs to be made with the context of your individual goals and risk tolerance. At Citi, we recently conducted an analysis of our clients who follow an asset allocation-based approach and those who don't. Those who did so experienced attractive returns over the long term. This is due to the discipline and practice of a diversified portfolio that involves rebalancing periodically, as well as the discipline to stay invested and not time markets. For more information, please download the Citi Global Wealth Outlook 2024 report.